Badoo, badoo, badoo. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Roar. We got a new single out from MORI CALLIOPE, Rivals and Equals. Now, I know her new album is either out right now or it's going to be out real soon. My only issue that I've ever had with just reacting to some of her music, right, has been sometimes when she does Japanese-centric songs or there's a whole chorus that is in Japanese and it's not translated and I'm not able to find any translations, there's nothing that I can do. And then I feel like I'm not delivering the best analysis that I can because I don't know half of what's being said. So I want you guys to tell me in the comments, do you want me to wait on reacting to this? Or, because I feel like some of you guys are just better internet sleuths than myself, do you want me to react to it live so then you guys can give me, your knowledge on what the lyrics are talking about? Or, if you boneheads are watching her streams and stuff and you hear what she says about it, maybe you would know more information on it. I can do either option. I can either wait until we know that everything's captioned and it's going to be good, or we can react to it live and you guys can help me out. Let me know in the comments what you want me to do and we'll figure that out. So anyway, assuming that all of this is captioned, if not, I'm just going to do my best. It at least has a English title, Rivals and Equals. I feel like there's a myriad of ways we can go with this already based on her catalog before, from a lyrical standpoint. But let's just jump into it. I want to see what we got cooking here. Okay. Wait. That's not MORI, is it? I'm just, don't tease me. Don't tease me about this. Sorry. We also had the volume way too low. Let's dial it back. So that's her. That's absolutely her tone. Okay, so that's a really great flow. It kind of backloads some of the syllables as well, which is cool if you're doing that on purpose. I've said that a million times before. It's the difference between actually knowing how to write and understand syllable counts and your structure as a rapper versus, oops, I don't have enough time to say the rest of this line in this, this stanza. I'm just going to say the rest really quickly. It's a difference between doing it on purpose and doing it because you didn't plan out ahead of time. Okay, this is how I'm going to get through all these, syllables before the end of the line. So that's really cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she was taking lessons on how to just have more of that, not even fry scream, even though she did kind of do control, but just adding that oomph to your voice does take work. And especially when she was talking about things like scar tissue and stuff on her lungs, you got to pay attention to that kind of thing. I don't believe if you encounter something like that you need to just run down the clock and be like, okay, I'm just going to go 200%, even if it hurts my body. MORI doesn't seem like that kind of person. So I wouldn't be surprised if she took some lessons on how to do some screams, maybe get Ladybeard up in there or whatever that individual's name is. I totally forgot their name. They used to be a vocalist with Baby Metal. But yeah, really, really enjoy that. I like the immediate flip, the intense kind of Korn style rapping, and then her typical braggadocious flow. I love that. beautiful setting. Okay, I've just been amazed by her singing. I thought at any moment she was going to end the previous lines with a bark or something, you know, but she's just singing. She's just going for it, which is awesome. Yeah, and that whole idea of like you keep this bravado going about who you are, but then when the pressure comes in, you're not able to handle it. It doesn't sound like she's doing that in a rude way, to be like, where was your ambition? You crumpled. It doesn't sound like that's where she's coming from. When she's singing it like that, it sounds like it's very like, where is it? I really want to know, why did you fall through with this? I feel like that is a very emotionally mature way to address this kind of thing. I know Mori has gotten criticism for calling it like it is, with you not trying in life and expecting something to be handed to you. And a lot of people, they don't even hate the advice. They hate the way it's delivered, which is extremely emotionally immature. If you're too egotistical to be like, well, maybe I would have listened if you just said it nicer. I just don't like being told that way. Well, that just tells me that you're not, well, actually, it might even be you do also hate the advice. You hate the advice, you hate the delivery system. But she's been working her ass off for years, not taking an easy way out, busting her butt when it would have been easier to quit. And she comes forward with this very charred exterior, like, hey, this is the shit that I've gone through, and I want to tell you this is what I did to get here, and I have the proof to show it. And people are like, wow, I'm sorry, that's just immature. So for her to come here and kind of have this humanizing tone where she's not rapping about it like, oh, well, yeah, you know, the Little Miss Company hire. She's like, no, I'm just trying to look at you as a human being. I'm curious where your ambition went. Where did it go? People don't do that if they just genuinely hate people who aren't succeeding like they are. She cares. Not like the internet gives a shit, because they want everything to be handed to them. So, anyway. Ooh. Did she say you're just confused? We're not rivals, we're not equals, we're not rivals, you're just confused. Oh. Okay, so riddle me this, Batman. She's looking at it from the perspective of people attacking her, and her being like, we're not rivals or equals. You're just confused about this. I'm not looking at this to attack you. I'm honestly asking you why you're not able to put in the effort. And you're being argumentative, you're being unreasonable, you're expecting things to go a certain way, and then your ambition crumbles when the rubber actually meets the road. That's a really mature route for her to go with that. I like that. If that's the route she's going, please let me know. Yeah, very, very cool. I also, I never even commented on the music video. I saw a picture of that where she's posing with the bandmates and then everyone behind her. I thought she was doing a small concert. I didn't know it was a music video setup. So I said like, oh wow, this looks like you're playing a very intimate concert. And she liked the comment. So I don't know. Clearly I got it wrong. But it's you know, she's in this music video setup. I don't know how they even figured out how to, because it doesn't look like they just superimposed her over the stage. It's like there was people overlapping her from what I saw. There's light effects affecting, you know, where she's at. That's some top level production stuff. So I don't know if maybe they just actually mocapped her and then put her model on later, and that's actually her just out there doing that, which is pretty wild if that's the case. I love that idea. I mean, why not, right? Ooh. So, okay, you want to try and test me? Well, come up on me. Let's see what happens. Lightning never strikes twice in the same spot. If you fall off, if you fail this, you're not going to get a second thought. You're not going to get a second chance. No one's going to remember this. That's a horrible aspect of the entertainment industry, but it's absolutely true. I mean, even though I feel like, and I've often said it before, I feel like in a lot of ways, Mori is so jaded by the experiences she's gone through. It's helped her out a lot. So I'm not acting like the emotion is bad, because what you feel is what you feel, period. There's no wrong or right with how you feel. It's how it's what you do with that feeling. But what she did was busted her ass when she debuted and her audio cut out. And she just had to rap without any sort of background noise. No audio to accompany her. She just had to ad-lib a rap to try and, get in, to do this, to do that, make the sacrifice she did. That hurts, and that's difficult. And she shared that with her music up to this point. So the fact that she's looking at others like, hey, from my experience, also, I think she clearly knows her value. Shit, if you are signed to UMG and you're not getting bent over the table every single day because of those fuckers that take everything they can get, even Sony Japan, I've heard that they're, a lot better than Sony UMG America, obviously a lot better than them, but still, it's a record company. They're never actually there for your betterment. So as one of my buddies, Disaster VTuber, put it, because we were talking about it a while ago when she said that she got signed, I said, I think she has them by the nuts somehow. She just knows how valuable she is at this point. So I get where she's coming with this very intense thing of like, hey, I know what my worth is, and you try to step to me, you're not going to succeed, and you're going to be an afterthought. That's not me criticizing you. That's just being honest with how this industry works. You can't even really push that aside, man. Come on. Anyway, sorry I'm rambling so much. Okay. Wouldn't you agree? I gotta protect all my friends from my enemies. Wouldn't you agree? Huh. I'm not quite sure what that means. I mean, I could come up with an idea, but I've talked long enough. Let's just keep going here. Ooh. Nice blast beat. That was really, really cool. I do want to hear one other thing that she said. No one can save you from, I didn't hear that last word, but when it's your pride on the line, no one can save you. I think that idea is very simple. And I think that's where people get pissy about Mori. I think they get pissy about her because they see her as very egotistical. You're very blunt, you're very braggadocious, you're very confident, right? I honestly don't even think, even after years of watching her, I don't even think I know her or can figure anything out about her well enough to be like, yeah, she is kind of prideful. I don't know. I know how some prideful people operate, and hardly any of them last at all as long as Mori. Plenty of music artists out there. They're constantly causing mischief online. They're constantly saying all sorts of stupid stuff in regards to support, what they think they're deserved as an artist, while she, on the other hand, seems genuinely confused by every single accomplishment she ever gets. That doesn't strike me as an asshole. But when it's saying it's your pride on the line, no one can save you, I think that's where a lot of people stumble over their own hubris. They really come out thinking, I'm just so great, I'm better than her, I can do this, and then they don't. either because they just get cold feet or they just don't succeed. They just don't get where they're supposed to go. But then that's where you get all these arguments. Little Miss Company hire. Oh, well, you just rub shoulders with the right people. You get all these bots. You get all these people who just don't know anything. You always find an excuse, which bothers me because, I think that's just a horrible way to be. And doubling down on your ignorance about how things go when an industry professional here is telling you how it's supposed to go. Just, dude, smoke a blunt and watch a movie if you're really getting that pissy about it. Just, this isn't for you. I don't know. I feel like this is going to, it's going to piss off the people who get pissed off by her all the time, because she's just stating like, I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying to do what I can do. And this is the experience that I've gotten over the time in the industry. You can disagree with me if you want, but this is how it is. And a lot of people just don't like that. They just get all uptight about the delivery. But you guys give me your thoughts in the comments. What'd you think? Was I totally off center about this? Did she make a video explaining it all and I just didn't watch it? Probably. But let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I am excited to hear this album. Again, if you guys want me to react to it live, if you guys know information on it that could help me get through some of the stuff that would probably be in Japanese and not translated, let me know. Otherwise, if as far as you can tell, everything's translated, I can make a video on it too. So that's up to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys, and listen to what she's saying, okay? She knows what she's talking about. Peace.